Hi guys, so in the last couple of weeks I've been asked quite a lot about healthy eating, what to eat and how to make it. So instead of writing long posts for you to scroll through, I thought I would try making a video every now and then so that you can give these things a go. I'm very new to this, so bear with me, but today I am going to show you how to make a very basic salad. It's really easy to make, really quick, really simple, and there are a few basic things that I always put in my salads to jazz them up a little bit. And I'm just going to really quickly show you how to make this one. I don't tend to have much of a plan before I make a salad. I just pick things out the fridge, chop it all up, bung it in, and hope for the best. But I've planned a little bit in advance for you guys today. The first thing I'd like to say about eating healthily, the biggest change I think you can make is move from getting your vegetables from supermarket to trying to get them from local sources, or even better if you can get them from a local organic farm. I order my food in from a local organic farm and it arrives in a box every Wednesday for me. I will make an order tonight, and on Wednesday I'll show you the box that we order. So today I'm going to be adding in red pepper, some of these small sweet peppers, some cucumber, and in here I've got watercress, rocket, and some lettuce which I'm going to wash and let sit. Some alfalfa sprouts, some red onions, a bit of lemon, some nice organic mint, some leftover mango, and a few jarred things that I'll go through in a little while. So I'm going to really quickly wash and prepare all of these things and then whack them all in a bowl and show you how it all goes together. Okay, so the first thing for me, for keeping your salads a little bit more interesting, not always the same, is don't always chop everything up the same way. A really good way of making your salads a little bit more interesting and different every day is to change the texture. So I'll do a few other videos with a few different salads in and show you how to play around with different ways of chopping everything up. So today I'm going to make everything kind of very thin and very small, almost like spaghetti in a way. So I'll start with the cucumber and the peppers. I'm just going to really quickly dice all of these up and then throw them in. Okay, so once you get to the middle of the cucumber, it gets a little bit difficult to ribbon, so then just chop that up. Okay, so we throw that in the bowl just like that. And then next, peppers. So when you take the seeds out, try to leave as much of this white bit, the pith, inside the peppers. A lot of people tend to get rid of that part, but that's where a lot of the nutrients are held. So try to just remove the seeds without removing the white part. Okay, pepper's done. Now red onions, almost in the same way. Trying to keep these as fine as you possibly can. Please don't judge my knife skills. Okay, I was gonna do 2 of these red onions because they were small, but I can feel my eyes starting to go, so I think 1 will be enough, and I'll save you the tears. I'll throw that in. Next, I'm gonna cut up the remainder of this mango. So now I've got as much of this mango off as I possibly can. I'm just going to cut this up really fine like everything else. Okay, so that's the mango cut up. It's really good to try and find different sweet things to put into your salads, especially if you're not into eating salads that much. It's a good way of keeping it a little bit interesting, having that little bit of sweet inside with everything else. And these little sweet peppers that we've added as well, they're very good at adding that sweet touch to it. So next, my next favourite thing or 2 favourite things to add to all salads are gherkins and pickled onions. I know not everyone's going to be into these, but I find that these really jazz up your salad really well. So take a couple of these out, and I'm just going to chop these up and throw them in. I promise if I do more of these videos I'll work on my knife skills a little bit, so it's a little bit quicker. So that's gherkins, I'll throw those in. And grab a spoon for the onions. It's up to you, you can throw these in whole if you like them that way. I'm gonna cut them up a little smaller just so that you just get the flavour through the salad, and they go a little further, so you don't need to use quite as many of them then. Put those to one side, and I'm just gonna cut these all in half and throw them in. Okay, so that's everything cut up and thrown in the bowl together. So next thing is to add all the leaves in. So the watercress, the rocket and the lettuce. Just gonna rip it up a little so it's a little smaller, and throw all of that in as well. And I've got some nice organic mint which I'm just gonna take off and throw in. I'll do another video in a couple of days more on this, but don't forget herbs. People tend to just use lettuce and cucumber, your general salad things, and I find that herbs are the best things to bring out a little bit more flavour. You don't have to worry about chopping them up, just throw them in like you do your normal leaves, and they'll just give you a little bit more pop of flavour. Okay, so that's the mint in. If you can't get your hands on these alfalfa sprouts, they're not a necessity, but like I said, it's mainly for a change of texture. So when you're eating a big bowl of salad, you don't get bored really quickly. You've got a lot of different textures going on, and these are really packed full of loads of nutrients as well. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to cut up and add in is some jalapenos. So again, you don't have to add these, but I like my food to be quite spicy, so I'm going to chop up and add some jalapenos in here as well. So now everything's in the bowl, fairly decent sized bowl of salad there. I'm going to chop the lemon up, just squeeze that through, there, good. And really good quality extra virgin olive oil. Again, this is organic. It comes along with the box that we normally order. I like to put a decent amount of oil in, so I'll just pour that all over. And lastly, some organic apple cider vinegar. I always add a little bit of this to all of my salads. There we go. Add a tiny little bit more of oil. And that's it. Just mix it together. Try and bring everything from the bottom through to the top. Get the oil and the lemon juice and that apple cider vinegar all over everything. And that's it. So for this salad, I'm gonna add some chicken to it as well. But if I wasn't having the chicken and you wanted to add something to give it a little bit more, then the one thing that I tend to add instead of meats or fish is nuts. My favourite is to add cashew nuts to the salad, and that just fills it out, makes you feel like you're eating a little bit more. Okay, so here is the finished product, and we're now going to sit down and eat it. If you guys do give it a go, please let me know how you get on and if you like it. Thanks.